Hi everyone. I think everyone is just new to each other, so maybe we can have a short introduction. Okay, so my name is Ong Xiaojie. You can just name it as Xiaojie, and I'm from Penang and having chemical engineering first year.
Oh,
That's
nice to
nice.
meet
Nice to meet
you,
yourself.
Xiaojie.
Hello everyone, my name is Tan Wen Hao. You guys can call me Wen Hao. I'm a chemical engineering first year student.
Hello, guys. My name is Chi Hong, and now I'm studying electrical engineering first year.
My name is Shin Shen Gui, and you guys can address me as Shen Gui. I am a mechanical engineering student, first year.
Hi everyone. I'm Tavita Kedaranathan. You can call me Tavi. I'm doing mechanical engineering.
Let's move on to the job distribution.
So for me, I will nominate Xiaojie as our leaders. She
Oh
has the
no!
leadership.
But for
Yes,
me, I will nominate Chi Hong because I feel like he's so responsive and he has lots of ideas.
I also nominate Xiaoji as a leader.
Thank you.
Yeah, and
Okay.
suggest that Shaji to become our group leader.
Okay, since majority likes Saujie to become a leader, so we choose Saujie as a leader. Hong will be assistant for Saujie. Is it okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
I
Yes,
think it's
agree.
nice. I think that Savi is so suitable for the secretary positions, right?
Agree. And I will be assist Tavi.
Maybe I can do the editing stuff.
Yeah.
Welcome.
We'll just move on to the third part, which is the group names.
So for me, I have idea of Foxtrot and Delta.
That's nice, but I'm going for something like supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Super long.
I suggest team name become hardworking team.
I would like to suggest Quaranteam.
I think it's quite
Okay.
relatable.
For me, our group name will become the Quarantine.
Okay,
It
sounds
was
good.
great.
for me.
Sounds great.
It was
Listen.
good.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
think that's nice.
So
go.
let's move on to our current issue, which we are going to discuss all throughout our project.
I have a suggestion. Since our group name is the Quaranteam, right? So how about we relate the topic issue about COVID-19?
For me, COVID-19 it's good, but I think it's too general. Maybe we can just go into details such as low employment.
Is it
That's
okay to go for the impact of COVID?
yeah.
Mm,
I think
yeah.
Chi Hong got the title
Yeah.
correct.
Yes, agree.
Yes.
Okay.
Agree. Deal.
Agree also.
Okay, let me first share about what is COVID-19. CO stands for Corona, BI stands for virus, and D for disease.
Thanks, David, for now sharing the symptoms of COVID-19. The most common symptoms are fever, dry cough, tiredness, while the less common symptoms are pain, sore throat, diarrhea, headache.
Here I'm going to share about who is at risk when they are infected with COVID-19. So firstly, it's about those older people and those who are underlying medical problems.
Yeah, very good point. Thank you for Xiaojie. Now I'm going to talk about which other material or stuff that virus can stay for more longer period. The first is copper. The virus can stay for 4 hours. Cardboard virus can stay up to 24 hours.
Thank you, Wenhao. Most of the time, it's spread when the sick people cough or sneeze.
We move on to the third part of our video. So we start with where, which is where did the COVID-19 come from?
According to Malaysian Ministry of Health, this virus initiated in Wuhan City.
Next, we're going to talk about when is the first case reported in Malaysia. So based on research, the Malaysia reported its first case COVID-19 is on January 25, 2020. We move on to what are the impacts of COVID-19.
Let's start to discuss about the economic impacts first. According to the Straits Times, Malaysia's GDP declined 5.6% in 2020.
Okay, so based on research, their employment rate of research reached a historic highs with around 4.5% in 2020.
The cost of living has risen in tandem and caused a lot of people losing their source of income.
According to Department of Statistics Malaysia, we have numerous sectors affected due to MCO.
Thank you, Davi. Now I'm going to talk about the social impact. More or less, it will lead to the less face-to-face communication, interaction, lead to weak bonding or relationship.
Furthermore, there were more domestic violence during the pandemic.
Most of the time, people start staying at home either for work or study, and there are no outdoor activity and sports.
Besides that, there is also increases of internet crimes.
Last but not least, there's also increasing number of suicide cases.
Continue with why. So why did the COVID-19 outbreak in Malaysia? So I think firstly it's cause of the Tablighi Jamaat.
And also the Sabah state election and a number of outbreaks at particular facilities.
Yeah, based on the data, we can see the COVID-19 is more infectable compared to SARS.
The root causes of COVID-19 is caused by the ignorance of human beings, and most of the Malaysians, they do not follow the SOP.
According to the Sinchu Daily News, it stated that the elder generation will use the one-time mask for a few days to save money.
Yeah, besides, there is also people not using hand standardizing after back to home or dine in restaurant. Therefore, I would consider human ignorance is the root cause of COVID-19 that spread widely in Malaysia.
Alright, so besides that, I think there is also the root causes, which is humans are not given enough time to adapt to the new environment.
Another root cause that initiate this problem is that awareness of people about zoonotic disease, wildlife conservation.
The point I searched from the internet is the central disease control. So according to them, fear and anxiety about this new disease and other strong emotion can be overwhelming, and workplace stress can lead to burnout. So how you cope with this emotion and stress can affect your well-being.
Yes, I agree with what Qihong said.
Thank you.
Now I'm going to share my point. What is the guideline for general laboratory safety practice during the COVID-19 pandemic? This guidance is to address the general workflow safety concern of the laboratory personnel during the COVID-19 pandemic.
That's true.
Thanks, Wen Hao. And I agree with your point too. Now I'm here to sharing about the solution to reduce the impact of COVID-19 on business. So the first solution is whenever possible, set up the home office.
Assess the impact of the pandemic on your organization from the operational and financial perspective.
Yep, true. Besides that, they can also manage cash flow across the supply chain.
Not only that, they could address the impact of the pandemic on obligations arising from contract with your business partners.
Other than that, they can address the key risks and ensure the business continuity.
Based on my research about from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, I found out that COVID-19 vaccination will prevent us from getting COVID-19. That's all from me.
Thank
That's
you,
a good
Shaojie.
point. Thank you, Shaojie.
Yes.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Not only that, we must also increase awareness and consciousness of zoonotic disease, which is a root cause of this pandemic in society or among our Malaysian people.
Thank you, Tavi.
And lastly, increase awareness of and consciousness of zoonotic disease in society.
So let's think about some alternative solution to solve this current issue.
Sure.
One of the solution is alternative vaccine for every people.
Reusable certified face mask should also be recommended by our Malaysian government to ensure the safety usage and also maintains the quality of the product.
Yeah, next, we also sanitizing strictly.
Government should implement or enhance the rules and regulation.
Last but not least, they should also implement approaches like One Health that could prevent and control zoonotic disease.
Yeah, in my opinion, I will strongly suggest vaccination as our final solution to reduce the impact of COVID-19. It is because vaccine can prevent ourselves from getting COVID-19, ensure our health, and it can reduce the rate of disease transmission.
True.
I agree with your point. Yeah, based on the new Public Health England, analysis shows for the first time that individuals who receive a single dose of AstraZeneca vaccines have approximately 80% lower risk of death called COVID-19 compared with unvaccinated individuals.
Yep, I agree that vaccination is a good solution. However, I would like to suggest that prevent and control zoonotic disease among the society with One Health approach as our primary solution, because the zoonotic disease mostly is the root cause of the various pandemic according to the WHO.
Yes, I agree with Shen Gui. Based on the National Institute of Health, people are lacking awareness about the zoonotic disease, and we should increase the awareness and consciousness of zoonotic disease in society or among people in Malaysia to prevent this kind of virus from happening again.
I agree with both approaches. Although the One Health approach, preventing and controlling zoonosis, is a good solution, but I'll go with vaccination. Since vaccination is crucial for the current situation, I believe that vaccination could control the spreading or getting infected of this coronavirus among people in a short time of period.
Yep. I agree with, we come up with vaccination as our final solution, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So let's move on to the third part of the video, which is suggest for the solution.
The reason I choose vaccination is because it has scientific proven and strong evidence showing that vaccine have a good result in preventing from the COVID-19.
And also in long-term solution, vaccine is designed to help your body's immune system to fight with the coronavirus.
Studies also found that vaccines are about 95% effective for certain vaccines, and there is no serious or life-threatening side effects.
Vaccine side effects are usually mild and temporary only.
It is also safe for pregnant or breastfeeding women based on data from the CDC.
So here we come up with the end of the video. So thank you everyone. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.